It has been 1 week since our last EVP session. Now we're in a new location trying something new. I was kind of by happenstance directed to this cemetery. So we are at an old Confederate cemetery, which I will show you in just a minute. And we're just gonna see what we can get. I actually had a friend do an investigation here once before, and I thought it was very interesting. So by coincidence, we have ended up in the same spot, and we're gonna check it out. Okay, here we are. I don't know if you can see that. Obviously controversial, but we are here for some history and some activity, hopefully. Never been here before, strangely enough. I didn't even know where this place was, so let's go check it out. So this cemetery is also completely surrounded by woods, which I think just makes for a great setting. How long ago do you think this tree fell? Okay, I got my very professional bag of supplies here. I think the first thing we need to do, pull a tarot card. What is something we need to know about this location? The Fool. Enthusiasm, innocence, a new journey, you're starting something new.
You think, like, why do we sit in front of Russell? Is he a fool? Is he outgoing and energetic?
Yeah, I mean, maybe Russell have full energy, which isn't a bad energy. It's like playful, childlike, innocent, kicking things off, and you're fearless. And that's another thing about the Fool, is they aren't thinking about like, oh, what I'm getting into is going to be dangerous or hard.
Yeah.
They're just getting into it.
Yeah.
We come here searching for truth with respect and curiosity. We seek amicable and truthful conversation or interaction. We ask any well-meaning entities to engage with us through this voice recorder. We mean no harm. We will respect you and expect you to do the same. This is Zach and Katie at Shelby Springs, conducting an EVP session. Is anyone around? Can anyone hear us? Do you remember the war? Do you ever linger here? Can you tell us your name? Are you proud? Do you like it here? How old are you? Is there anything else you want to say? Okay, I'm going to turn off the recorder now. Okay. Is anyone around? Can anyone hear us? Crow. Do you remember the war? Do you ever linger here? Can you tell us your name? Are you proud? How old are you? Is there anything else you want to say? Nothing. So why would someone be here? More like just a peaceful place.
Yeah.
It's like a resting place, not a place of activity or spookiness.
I find it kind of strange that the only time the crows barking was during this session. So I wonder if there's a correlation between like Morse code-ish when we were asking questions.
I like how you see things. You're
Okay.
listening to nature here. Like you let a bird pick our spot,
Yeah.
and then you're listening to the bird's answers to our question. Because I'm being a fool. So, I know you could interpret the tarot basically any way you wanted, but I'm thinking the Fool is the start of a new journey, which means that, like, from the people here are already on another journey, and this was the turning point from which they left the earth and
Yeah.
went somewhere else. I mean, that's one way to look at it.
Yeah, and I was looking at it the same standpoint, even starting the war and just venturing into a completely new thing.
And not really knowing. And which was a kind of a foolish war.
Yeah, I like the idea that there was just a lot of positive energy and just kind of like, hey, this is a new venture, like, might as well make it lighthearted, we have to be here.
Yeah, I mean, some people wanted to go off. I mean, maybe we should stop investigating cemeteries.
Yeah.
I love cemeteries, though. I always just thought that somehow, maybe not cemeteries are haunted, but I always thought that somehow being at a grave is like a connection to that person. It's almost like a phone line to that other person. I always feel like when I go to a cemetery and I look at these people's graves, I feel like I'm meeting these people.
Yeah.
It's just nice here. It's not...
Yeah. It is just a pleasant place to rest.
Yeah. I'd like it here. You know, maybe if it was a bad cemetery, like not so good of a place to rest, maybe there'd be more activity there because they're restless, because they're unhappy with their burial.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have addressed an unknown and asked if they could, like, say their name, or are they okay with, like, being marked unknown? We could move over there before we go and ask.
Yeah.
I just did a quick little session at some of the unknown tombstones, so we'll see if we got anything. To the unknown soldiers interred here, can anyone tell me your name that is not marked on your stone? How do you feel about a stone with no name? Is there anything else you'd like to say, unknown soldiers? Okay, thank you. An owl went hoo hoo hoo. The birds keep talking to us out here. That's something that Zach and I were just discussing off camera. Is it's said that the other side in the universe speaks in symbols. They don't speak with words and sentences necessarily. They speak to us in symbols. So we had, like, one of my favorite birds flew over. Crows were cawing in response to our questions. We've seen a few butterflies. And I feel like the tarot has been more effective because the tarot speaks in symbols as well. And then we just had whatever that was. Is that an owl?
It sounded like an owl.
I don't know. I mean, maybe we need to try some different approaches. And personally, I need to be a little more observant. Zach has been quite observant in this area. And I'm just focused on this and this. Oh yeah, also, my favorite bird is a hawk and Zach's favorite bird is an owl. And they both showed themselves. And then crows, of course. Crows are my friends. They're everywhere. That is kind of all weird.
Especially an owl in the day, again.
Yeah, so I need to be a little just more observant and, like, looking around. And I feel like less paying attention to equipment. Maybe we're not meant to be like the tech kind of investigators. I don't know. Hello, Editing Katie here. I just realized I didn't film an outro to this vlog, and that's because I thought we were going to another location on the same day, but we didn't. So that's the end. Another investigation with no real evidence. Hope you enjoyed!